What is going on, everybody? This is NGS, and welcome back to another fantastically slumped episode of Veda. Veda stands for Vlog Every Day in April, and this is day 5. And yes, as I'm sure you can tell from my demeanor, I just got done eating a fantastic Easter dinner. Yeah, man, the itis is in full effect. Slump Squad, we outcha. It's just that crazy, man. And I think that this is going to be the topic for today's video, something pertaining to the dinner. But first and foremost, I just want to wish everybody a happy Easter. I want to wish all of you guys a great day. You know, you don't need to have a religious connotation attached to something to make a great day out of it. So whether you're secular or not, just find something good about the day and, I don't know, just do it. Smile, you know, positivity, like coming from a person who's worked in retail for so many years, positivity can literally change your entire shift from a good one to a bad one. So if it's sunny outside, do something outside, provided the weather is, you know, weather warrants that, of course. But yeah, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So for this Easter in particular, we actually did something different. Most of my family was busy this time around, so it was only my sister and I. We went out to eat some dinner at IHOP, if you will. I know a lot of people are like, well, it's not traditional Easter dinner. Well, who said everything has to be traditional, man? Sometimes it's just spending time with people and getting your grub on at IHOP. That can be an Easter dinner. So since everybody was busy, we just decided to go, and yeah, it was fucking amazing. The amount of food that like we ate, it was just crazy, man. So hence why I'm kind of like flabbergasted right now. But it's not necessarily the food I want to focus on, even though I really do love food. I want to talk about the food industry. Waiters, waitresses, eating out, all of that stuff. You know, I want to talk about how do I say this? Oh, I think I just took a screenshot of the video. Wow, that's weird. I want to talk about how I treat restaurant workers when I go out to eat. I know a lot of people, for the most part, when they go out to eat, you know, the tip is really the last thing on their mind. They don't really worry about tipping the employee because, like, oh, they get paid anyway or whatever. When it comes to me, anybody who goes out to dinner with me knows that it's not the case. Because as a person who has worked in not necessarily just the retail environment, but dealing with customers on a daily basis, right? Where you have to go out of your way, no matter how bad the customer may be. As you can tell, I'm holding in some rage right now because, of course, anybody can go crazy about this topic. You always have to approach them with a smile. How are you today? Can I help you find anything? No matter what the case, you always have to do that. And when you have these people who are not really paid too well, I mean, most people who work in the food industry, mainly like waiters and waitresses, they don't get paid too well, according to the stuff that I've read and from testimonies from personal friends. If somebody takes care of me, if somebody's going out of the way to make sure that my dining experience is the best that it could possibly be, that it reflects on the core values of whatever restaurant that I'm eating at, I feel very satisfied by that. I feel that they've done a great job taking care of me, you know, making sure everything I need is accommodated. And I'm not just talking about just the basic service, because if you're giving me the basic service that is what the company demands, right? You're fitting all the check marks. In my book, that's already a good job. But if you're going above and beyond, that's just icing on the cake. So in either of those two situations, I already am prepared to tip good. But when they go above and beyond, that's where I tip great. And no matter what kind of dining experience that I have, even if I got like, not, because I've never really been treated bad as far as service goes. Like, I guess I've just lucked out. Never treated bad. I've been treated the minimum, like just the basic minimum. I still tip decently because, you know, it's something inside me, I think, that's been instilled in my brain when dealing with customers. You kind of have to see what these guys are going through. And so that's why when you're looking at some of your friends who may not have ever worked in retail or something, and you're saying that, like, okay, the bill is like, let's say $80 between a couple of people, and they're doing like $2 tips, I'm just looking at that like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So there's 4 of us. Each meal was like $20, and you guys are doing $2 tips. Okay. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't think that's acceptable at all. When your meal is like $20 and your tip is $2. Now, I'm not saying that like these people, like, they deserve more. I'm not saying that whatsoever. All I'm saying is, as a person who's worked in that environment, dealing with so many people, especially the ones who will pick apart every single thing out of their dish to find something wrong with it, I can tell that's a struggle. And if they go out of their way in this stressful ass environment where it's always fucking busy, always busy, to provide you with top quality service, juggling all the other customers around, nah, bro, I always make sure that they are leaving, I'm leaving that table with that associate happy. I don't want to do this thing where I leave without tipping. Nah, bump that noise. That's just me. That's just me because I've been there. I haven't worked in the food industry, but I've been there in that environment. You know, I've been there dealing with those kind of people. And it's not fun. It is not fun, which is why I say if I ever became president, that I would mandate it that every single person who freaking wants to run for office or any type of position has to work a year in customer service. I don't care. You have to see what we go through. Any person required, you have to work in that field to see what we deal through on a daily basis. Anybody who's trying to run for office and say they represent the people. No, you don't represent the people until you see what the real people, the real workers have to go through. Nah, man. That would just be me. I know people are going to say it's draconian, but yo, man. Believe me, a lot of people will thank me for it. I'm an evil person like that. No, but honestly, that's just me, though. When I go out to eat, if you take care of me, I'll take care of you. And hopefully, like, my contribution will just, you know, filter itself into the pool, and everyone will just make everybody else's day better. Because it goes a long way. It really, really does. People don't believe it, but it does. You know, it's not like you're rewarding someone for minimum service. No, you're just rewarding them for a good job and taking care of you. And that's just me. People say that you don't need to do that, man. You're never going to see this person again. Well, all the more reason to make their day better, especially considering what they have to go through. But maybe that's just me being too generous of a guy. I don't care. Regardless of where I go, I'm going to make sure that that employee is taken care of. You know, anyone who's taking care of me, I'm going to take care of them in respect. So that was today's Veda video, you guys. I know it's kind of weird, but that's just me. This is Veda. We vlog about anything. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a good Easter Sunday. Not celebrating Easter. Hope you have a good day in general. Peace. And this thing didn't stop recording.